Thorium nuclear energy. The Shanti Act 2025 marks a major step in expanding India's nuclear energy sector by opening it to public and private participation, academia and industry while highlighting the need for a supportive regulatory framework. However, India's planned 100 gigawatt energy nuclear capacity by 2047 relies heavily on imported uranium as domestic reserves are limited. Meeting this target would require 18,000 to 20,000 tons of uranium annually, raising concerns about long-term sustainability and global competition for uranium resources. Thorium recycling as a solution to uranium constraint. With global energy demand expected to rise beyond 2047, nuclear power will remain important until alternatives such as fusion become viable. However, reliance on one's through uranium fuel cycles is unsustainable due to limited global reserves. Nuclear fuels recycling can increase the energy extracted from fuel by 50 to 100 times, but many countries avoid it due to concerns over nuclear weapon proliferation. India's thorium-based fuel cycle offers a potential solution with the largest thorium reserves in the world. India could achieve greater energy independence while reducing proliferation risk. Advancing thorium utilization therefore requires significant research, innovation, and multidisciplinary collaboration. Fast breeder reactors and thorium pathways for India's nuclear future. India's nuclear strategy is based on a three-stage program designed to utilize its vast thorium resources. Stage 1, pressurized heavy water reactor. Fuel natural uranium, uranium-238. Process uses natural uranium to produce electricity and converts it into plutonium as a byproduct. Stage 2, fast breeder reactors. Fuel plutonium-239 from stage 1 and uranium-238 process. Fast breeder reactors produce more feasible material than they consume, breeding essential for generating the inventory needed for the final stage. Stage 3, thorium-based reactors. Fuel thorium-232 and plutonium-239 process utilizes thorium-232 which converts into uranium-233 to generate energy aimed at long-term sustainability. The next stage involves fast breeder reactors with the 500 megawatt prototype fast breeder reactors nearing completion. Role of fast breeder reactors. The fast breeder reactors are intended to irradiate thorium and produce uranium-233, the key fuel required for the third stage of the nuclear program. However, large-scale deployment of fast reactor is expected only in the coming decades. Expanding PSWR capacity and the 100 gigawatt mission. India's 100 gigawatt nuclear energy target by 2047 is currently driven mainly by pressurized heavy water reactors using imported uranium. This expansion also creates an opportunity to irradiate thorium within PSWRs, helping produce uranium-233 earlier. HALEU thorium fuel as an alternative path. Thorium can be used in PSWRs together with high assay low enriched uranium without major design changes. This approach offers advantages such as higher fuel burnup, reduced spent fuel, improved safety and lower waste management costs. Developing HALEU thorium fuel requires accelerated irradiation testing, which India currently lacks. International cooperation and partnership could help advance research and technology development. Future role of SMRs and advanced technologies. India also aims to develop thorium molten salt reactors and small modular reactors capable of producing low-cost green hydrogen and supporting the clean energy transition. Advanced reactors including metal-fueled FBRs and SMRs could use pyrochemical recycling technology to process spent fuel efficiently, strengthening long-term nuclear sustainability toward energy independence. With policy support from the Shanti Act, collaboration between government, industry and academia can accelerate innovation and help India achieve greater energy security and nuclear self-reliance.